Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I thought we would talk about my 2026 planners, but to do that I thought it would be a good idea to first talk about my 2025 planners. So this year I didn't get a single Hobonichi planner of any kind, which I'm kind of happy about because I heard there were problems with paper quality. But instead, I have been in this Moterm, well, in a generally a personal sized ring, 6-ring binder, probably for a year and a half or so. So let's look at this first. This is my main planner. I'm not going to go super in depth with these, just a general overview. If you're interested in any more information, I can make another video. Just comment down below and let me know. First we have my monthly calendars. I archive the pages in here really often because I use a quite heavy paper. I mean, it's not like the heaviest paper known to man, but it's not like Tomoe River paper, so it's quite heavy. It's quite thick. My notebook is not the thickest I've ever seen, but it is quite thick. But yeah, I have my monthlies, then I have the weeklies. This is the current week. And then the next one is the financial. I'm not going to show that. Some lists. Movies to watch list. And then we get into my common placing planner section. So I know a lot of people use these for their journaling, their regular journaling. I don't like doing that in this. I've tried a couple of times. Let's see if I can find a page like this one. Like, I have journaled in here, but I very quickly realized I don't enjoy it at all. It's just annoying because I always have to take my pages out, even if I'm writing on this side, because I can't deal with the rings. These are quite large rings. I just don't like it. So I have to take my pages out, and depending on where you take the pages out, they might just start falling out and you have to do all this stuff to get it to work. So I just keep my general commonplace notes. I have some gaming notes, some F1 related stuff, and other things I'm interested in. But I archive these pages very often. I actually have one of these Franklin Covey things, and there's all my current pages. Mind you, these are not all the pages. Some pages I do throw out, or I rewrite them and then throw them out. So it's not like all of my pages are in there. But yeah, this is my main, always open on my table planner. Now, I know last year, I believe I talked about how I'm loving my Kokuyo Jibun Techo. I have kind of broken up with this planner. I just don't, I don't enjoy it. I kind of gave up on it. It just hasn't been working for me at all this year. We had I used this tracker type page for a couple, 3 months, and one of them was in this year, and then just gave up on it. My monthlies are not really up to date anymore. I've written in most of these, but I think I pre-filled them really early on and then just gave up on them. Yeah, August has nothing in it. September has nothing in it. This I wrote out yesterday, I think, because I was trying to at least use it so I didn't feel bad for not being in here. When it comes to weeklies, I've just not, this format hasn't worked for me this year. I mean, I was not struggling with it last year, but I had some issues with it last year. But I was filling it out for a while decently well, I would say. But then here, I would say in August, I completely stopped like for weeks and weeks. They were already kind of getting sad looking, and then I just gave up. I just couldn't find a format with this planner that really worked for me, I feel like, and I don't like the page layout as much as I used to. I don't like that these are fully colorful. I didn't understand it at first, and I still don't quite understand why they color the whole thing. I don't use any of this bottom section, and I wish they didn't have the sidebar set up this way where they've already pre-made the check boxes, because sometimes the things I want to write in there won't fit on 2 rows essentially. So it kind of limits, like in my brain, it limits the way I can use it. I know it, like technically I could just write over it or ignore it, but my brain just doesn't like that. Also the fact that some of the hours in the top are squished together, even though because of my schedule and the way I work night shift. So these are the hours I'm mainly awake, even on the weekends. So I just kind of find it weird that they squished some of them together, but I guess it's to make space for all of this, which I don't use. So yeah, I still like this planner. I think it's an okay planner if you like this layout. I have some minor problems with it, and it's made me kind of fall out of love with it. The other thing is I finally did try fountain pen in this, and it just isn't great. Like the black ink, I think this is, let me think. It might be Aurora Black, maybe? Or maybe it's, actually, I think it might be Carbon Black from Platinum. That one's fine, whatever black it is. But the red ink, which is the Private Reserve Black Cherry, it bleeds through so easily. I've never had a problem with this ink before, but it like came straight through the page. It's not, and like I don't typically let the ink pull or anything. I used a Lamy, I don't remember what kind, but either a Safari or the other one, the metal body. I don't remember which one, but Lamys are typically pretty reliable for me, and they're not like the juiciest nibs on earth, I think. But yeah, I've never had a problem with this ink before, I don't think, and now it like bled straight through the page. I don't think the ink was like pooling like crazy or anything, so I'm just kind of confused. I mean, it always might be user error, but just be careful if you do buy this planner. Just test the ink in the back. Like I've tested some like highlighters in the back. I didn't think to test the fountain pen ink because everybody said that it would be decent, and the Kokuyo letter paper, like the regular paper that comes in these campus notebooks, I think this is the same paper, and I've never had really problems except for it takes a really long time to dry for me, but besides that, I've never had any issues with it. So yeah, just be wary that some inks might just go straight through the paper for some reason. But otherwise, like the planner's not bad. I don't have some like crazy problems with it. It's just not working for me any longer, so I'm not gonna be using one of these for 2026 anymore, but I might always come back to it. Well, you never know. I mean, I'm 2027 or midway through 2026, I might feel like I need one again and buy one again. Then this one is just a field notes notebook that I've slightly cut down actually. This is not the original size because this is a passport like holder cover, so the notebook's just slightly too long. So I cut like a little bit off the top and bottom to get it to fit in here because I really like this cover, and it fits in my bag really well. So yeah, this is just scratch notes, lists, mostly shopping lists, honestly. Sometimes I'll write recipes in here because this is the notebook that comes with me when I like go grocery shopping. So if I feel like making something, I already have the recipe list like in here. But yeah, this is like scratch notes. They don't look pretty, like they're super messy. I was playing Blueprints a little while ago, and that game is really notes heavy. So I took all these like messy notes and then I transferred them to my personal size. But yeah, this just kind of sits in my bag and comes with me everywhere just so I could have some like messy note paper. And then last but not least, we have this. This is a Hobonichi notebook. This is like a regular notebook. This isn't a planner that I bought years ago and decided to use. I just put a piece of like cardstock type like deco paper in the front, and like I didn't glue it down or anything so I could switch it out, but you can see that's the Hobonichi yellow there. At first I was using this as a super basic like bullet journal, like super like minimalist, doing like the bare minimum, but then I saw a bunch of people using like their Hobonichi A5 cousins and A6 originals to like do like this fun kind of style of journaling where they like print stuff out and whatnot, and I wanted to try that. So in September, I started like journaling, printing things out, gluing them in, and I've really fallen in love with this. I've had so much fun with it. I'm definitely gonna continue this next year. I did some watercolor in here. And like I've had such a good time with this that I'm definitely gonna be trying to take this into the next year. Not this notebook necessarily, but the style, where I print stuff out and whatnot. Here's the Hobonichi robot from this year. I have one right here. I think this is a little bit of a spoiler because you only got these with certain notebooks, but yeah. I just really love this, honestly. I've had a really good time with this, and I've actually had journaling space. Because the other problem with the Jibun Techo that I've had this year was that I felt like the need to journal more with everything going on in the world and just having a lot on my mind. And like this is not like Dear Diary type journaling. It's just kind of saying what happened today, but I've been also doing like the Dear Diary type journaling elsewhere. So that has really like become a really integral part of my day, especially the last few months. So yeah, I've really just loved diving into this. So now that we're done with this, I'll show you the planners I got for next year. I went a little overboard, I will admit, and I don't know if I'll use all of these, but I'll try. So first off, I got 3 different Hobonichi weeks. This is in a Moterm cover, but this is the pink with one of the Hobonichi covers on top of it. But so the thing is, originally I wanted this one and then this one, but I wasn't gonna order from Hobonichi themselves at all this year because the shipping is insanely expensive, the tariffs, all that. So I ordered these 2 from Jet Pens, minus the cover. I've had the cover for years, but I'll actually take it out. So I ended up ordering these 2 because I wanted a mega and I wanted a regular. This one doesn't even come in a mega, unfortunately, even though it's like the prettiest color there, I feel like. But then I got this pink one as the mega. The plan with these was that this one would be like scratch, quick notes, come with me everywhere, because I currently don't have an actual planner. that comes with me anywhere. Like, I just have that, this filled notes that comes with me, and I'm not good with taking notes on my phone. I just forget they're there and never look at them again. Like, I can take all the notes I want, but they're just gonna go missing. So if I needed to like write down appointments and stuff, I wanted something that actually sat in my bag that was small enough. So I got these two, and then this one I was going to be like semi bullet journaling in the back and doing like collections and stuff. And that's still the plan, I think. And this is still probably gonna be the one coming with me. But I just had to have this Moomin Little My cover because I grew up with the Moomins being like one of the main cartoons I watched. So I just really, really wanted this, and I'm gonna just figure something out. This might just be like a journal for me, or I haven't figured that part out yet. But yeah, so I got these three. Or one of them might be a health journal. I mean, I could probably use one to track like my steps and like health symptoms and stuff. So we'll see about that. Then to replace, or well, continue on this Hobonichi notebook, I bought this A6 black and blue cover with a Hobonichi original. This is dated. This is not going to be quite the same as my Hobonichi notebook because I'm not planning on putting any to-dos in here. I'm just planning on journaling in here. I'm not planning on like doing any actual planning with this. I'm thinking of using the calendar as like a maybe either a gratitude log or just like a 1 to 2 sentence, like here's what happened that day. So if I'm trying to find something, I would have an easier time, kind of an index like deal. But yeah, I had one of these years ago, but I got it like halfway through the year, and I did enjoy it when I had it, but I wasn't yet into like all the super decorative planning at the, like I was into the decorative planning, but I mean like I wasn't like putting crazy amounts of like printouts and stuff in here. So yeah, I think I could fill this up pretty well. And then oh, and then this cover comes separately. It's the Beautiful Seasons cover, and then this is like a black and ice blue cover. So it's a cover on cover with a cover. That's a lot of cover. But yeah, I bought a lot of these. Like these two I bought because I wanted the cover, but here in the States you can't buy them without the planner themselves, and I'm really awkward, so I didn't want to like have to sell them, so I'm gonna keep them and figure something out. But then I got these two Hobonichi Cousins. This one's the one I got first, and then this one I ordered off of the Hobonichi website because they didn't have them in any of the US retailers I could see. But I just had to have this. This is just gorgeous. I have my planner slotted in here, but just the tassels being like little Moomin tails and all this like cute stuff, and like Snufkin and Moomin sitting on the bridge. I mean, I think this is super cute. These two I'm planning on using in a similar way as this one, but I think this might be more, maybe more Dear Diary type things, but also one of them I want to do like maybe collages and like artier stuff and less writing in. Obviously we'll see how it actually pans out in the new year. But this cover was the one that I bought initially. I love this cover. This is the Gyohei Sakaguchi cover. I've already put tabs on this one to signify the months. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with it immediately with the first time I saw it, and I was like, well, if I can't have the Moomin cover, I'll get this instead then. But this is just gorgeous. I'm thinking that this one's probably, at least in the way it currently is, it's gonna be like my main planner, like with the timeline and all that. Because with the weeks, sure, I'm gonna be using them as planners, but since there's no timelines or anything, I can't like time block or anything in here really. I mean, I'm sure some people have figured it out, but this is more of like, here's the tasks I want to get done, and if I don't get them done, I mean, it's fine. But here I'm like, I can actually put like more timed stuff, I feel like, and like visually see what's going on, because I've been really enjoying that, doing that in my Jibun Techo the last like 2 weeks. This is what like the spreads end up looking like. I really like seeing my work hours. I really like seeing when my husband plays Vampire the Masquerade or D&D. Like, I like visually being able to see it. Same with like delivery windows for packages. I like being able to like see them visually to kind of know what I'm looking at. Like, I can write down times and dates all the time, but sometimes I just kind of, I don't know, my brain just doesn't really work with that, because I've done that before for a store I wanted to go to, and I wrote down that it opens at 9, but somehow I convinced myself that it opened at 8 or something. Like, we got there an hour early and had nothing to do because nothing was open. So I think it's just a better idea to have everything like time blocked. And also plan like for scheduling things, like, I don't know, maintenance, car maintenance, regular maintenance, whatever. I feel like it would be easier if I could just see what I have written down rather than like, oh, well, I might be free at this time, I don't know. You know, maybe I'm just weird, I don't know. My brain really likes like the visual cues of like, I can see when something's happening. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing with the Hobonichi Cousins, hopefully. I mean, obviously everything's subject to change. So these were the freebies this year from Hobonichi, because I did end up ordering, what, 2 different planners? Yeah, the Weeks, the Moomin Weeks, and then the Moomin A5 Techo. I love these. These are Uniball, what are they? The Jetstream. They're the Jetstream pens. So these are actually, if y'all didn't know, they're refillable. They take the multi-barrel Jetstream ink. Make sure if you do try to buy it, you get the Uniball multi-barrel. If you're not sure if the ink matches, just pull one of these out, and they say on the sides, like, you can pull these out completely, and like on one of the sides, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's like writing on the sides of these, so you can get the same like serial number type of thing. But yeah, I know Jet Pens sells them, because I've bought a different one. I have this one from them. So this one uses the same ink as these two. I've never ran out of a Jetstream ink, but, well, not in the multi-barrels. I've ran out of the regular, because I do love the regular, but just in case you need to know, these are exchangeable, and I don't know, if you don't use the red or the blue, you can put more black in there, you know. So then I got the super cute little Moomin stamps. I love these. They're adorable. Let me see if I have a sample. Yeah, there's what they look like. They are the same color as whatever the top shows you, so you know exactly what you're like getting into. It's super cute. And then some of these are old accessories, some of these are new. You obviously already saw this. I also had to buy a new stencil because I lost my previous one. But Yeah, I already had this cover from probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I was in the weeks last. And then I had this clear cover already, and I had this one, the cover already, because it's kind of damaged. I had a paper clip that like rubbed against it for too long and like completely ruined the top, but it's meant to protect my notebook, so I'm not gonna buy a new one just because it's a little scuffed. Other things that I already had are all of these, I believe. So I have some A5 pencil boards. I have some index tabs. I love these. These are from Midori. They also make them in gold and silver, I believe. I would have gotten more this year, but they sold out right before the launch on jet pens for Hobonichi, so I didn't get the chance to get them. These are Travelers accessories. This is a Travelers company pencil board from a couple years ago. I think 2 years ago, maybe. But this works great for the weeks. It's a little bigger because it's the standard Travels notebook size. But I love these. They're a lot sturdier than the weeks. So if you have a bunch of bumpy stuff underneath, I think this would actually do better than the Hobonichi pencil board. Then I have these two folders. I usually use them to put like sticker sheets in. But yeah, these are really good to have on hand. Then these index tabs, these are the same index tabs that I have to signify the weeks here, the really short ones. These ones I print and cut myself. I got them off Etsy, I think, the file itself. But these ones came from this pack that I had from probably 2 years ago. These are also Midori. Then I have a couple weeks sized pencil boards and 3 A6 size pencil boards. A6 is my main, like has been my main planer size for the longest time, so I collect a lot of accessories for that size, so that's why I have this many. And I'm gonna show you some more. So as I said, I really, really like the Moomins. So I got the A5 in the week size. I'm really sad I didn't get the A6, so I might still try to get it if they still have it. And if I find something else to order, because the shipping is outrageous, so I'm not gonna order just one pencil board for like $40 shipping. But yeah, these are gorgeous. They're super cute. These are definitely going to go into the Moomin Weeks and Cousin respectively. Then I got this Tamagotchi A5 pencil board. I didn't like a lot of the other Tamagotchi stuff. Their A6 cover, I think, was okay, but they were all so busy. And then the clear cover for the weeks, I don't know. I wish it was more of a pattern than like just a couple things slapped on top. But yeah, it was a little underwhelming, but I've got some stuff from that collection still. This one's really busy, but it's a pencil board, so I can hide it in the back and not stare at it too much. Then I got some more Midori index tabs. I got the unnumbered colorful ones. I haven't decided which planner these are going to yet, or if I'm going to tab any other of my planners, because the tabs always get super scuffed up, so I haven't decided yet. And then I bought some of these like sleeves to put like pictures and stuff in. I was going to use them to store like stickers in the back of my note planners. They come with 5 each. So the bigger one and the smaller ones. Or maybe if I have like, because this is supposedly ticket sized or something like that. So I might use this to like keep receipts and stuff before I paste them in somewhere, but we'll see. I mean, they're not going anywhere, so if I don't use them this year, I'll use them next year. And then I got the Tamagotchi sticky notes. I haven't taken them out of the packaging because I haven't used them yet, but it's 20 sheets each. So that's what, 100 sticky notes. I thought these were cute. Honestly, I really like the poop one. I don't know why. This one and that one are cute. But yeah, I thought I could find some use for them. Plus, I mean, they're sticky notes, so I could just scribble on them and throw them away for all I really care. But yeah, I thought this was like one of the cutest things that came out of that collection. But yeah, let me know what you got for your 2026 planners, and comment down below if you got any Hobonichi products. I know this year they had major paper problems. I didn't experience any of them because I didn't use them, and the notebook I did use I already had from years ago, so it would have the older paper in it. Oh, actually, before I go, I forgot to mention, I also got 2 of the Moomin A6 notebooks, but these I got off of Amazon, actually. So some of the stuff was up on Amazon, so yeah. But anyway, let me know what planners you got for 2026, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.